Haha, so there you are, VC. Welcome to my video, if you are watching. Well, those cheerful sounds you are listening to in the background is not what I normally do videos about, but tonight I felt like celebrating, so this is my kind of party music. No, I'm just kidding. Again, I just won an auction of 4 albums by 2 of my favorite bands in a genre or style which I normally do not talk about in the VC. And it's the drone doom metal genre, which I happen to like and grown quite fond of. Well, let's start, shall we? I've chosen 3 bands to show for this episode, and if this goes down well, perhaps I'll post more from my metal collection. I am by no means an expert, so if you want someone who can speak intelligently about metal, I suggest you rather go visit Ground Zero Salem, the metal theologian Scott Waters, Brain Smasher, and those kind of channels. I just happen to like very few metal genres, and it's perhaps a thread in what I like, but for the most part I do not listen to metal. Death metal, thrash metal, black metal, hairspray, poser metal of the 80s, no. But for some reason that droning doom metal genre has clicked with me. And of course, I'm sure you know about this, Earth was the pioneers of the droning doom metal scene when the grunge took over for hairspray metal and wiped them off the charts. Dylan Carlson founded a band called Earth in the early 90s. Is the camera in focus? And this is the first album from 92 called Special Low Frequency version 2. And it consists only guitars, extremely detuned guitars and bass. No drums, no vocals, just a duo, and very, very minimalistic riffing over 4 sides. In other words, a double disc set released on Sub Pop. So, going against the grain with this kind of pitch black, dark, droning instrumental doom metal. Well, Earth are still active with Dylan Carlson in the front, but they have changed their style over the years. They have evolved, which I guess is natural when you have a long career. This is their 4th album from 96 called Pentastar in the Style of Demons. Awesome cover art, and here they are a bit more psychedelic, if I may say so. Shorter songs, still on the droning side, very minimalistic. Full lineup, drums, bass, and even vocals on one track called Tallahassee, which they also produced a low-budget video for. So if you're into psychedelia and like the heavier side of things, this album might be for you. Perhaps. No, it's very difficult to say which is my favorite. The 3rd and last album for the moment, which I own by Earth, is called Angels of Darkness, Demons of Light 2. This is a follow-up to Volume 1 and it's from 2012. This is more post-rock actually, not metal anymore. And here they are 4-piece, a little bit on the avant-garde side, but I can understand why bands with so long careers evolve. They have to, in order to stay inspired, I guess. Cheers! I know it's in the middle of the week, but I have a few days off. The band we are listening to now is the mighty Sunn. And Sunn were actually formed as a tribute band to Earth. They followed with the sound, the droning double guitar, minimalistic droning and riffing sounds of Earth into the 2000s, and this is the second album called Void, and we are listening to my favorite track of the album called Richard. For the most part instrumental. This album is all instrumental, but sometimes they collaborate with others, and it's not vocals per se, it's more like whispering or like mass chanting and vocal effects. Quite dark, heavy, and Sunn are famous for creating dense soundscapes with ultra detuned guitars, big chords, thick guitar sound, and they took their name as a way to show or to pay tribute to Earth, because Sunn was the amplification which the band Sunn preferred. The Sunn amplifiers are favored in the doom genre. Well, this album is excellent as well, called White 2, follow-up to White 1, and this is perhaps my favorite album by Sunn, called Black 1, and this is the, in my ears, the darkest, most evil and eerie album they have ever created. And you don't want to spend the night alone in your home after listening to this. It's just so fucking dark and eerie. As always, Sudden Lord means they do the shit every time they print something. Heavyweight, Stoughton tip, gatefold covers, extra packaging, triple albums with booklets, and the art is tremendous. Every record collector's dream. This is an album called Altar, and it's a collaboration between Sunn and Boris, so there's some vocals here, and this is released on yes, yellow marble vinyl. If I have the option, I always go for the black vinyl for some reason. I think I'm old-fashioned when it comes to the LP format. Well, a couple more Sunn records. This is a great one, Monoliths and Dimensions from 2011, I think. And a marvelous track from here is Hunting and Gathering, Cydonia. This cover comes with a sort of wrapping around the cover art, which is magnificent as well. Also a Southern Lord release. This is just great, just fabulous. And considering the volume that Sunn has put out since the start of this millennium, I think I only have about half the records they have released. This is the last I have, Canon from 2016. Just fantastic. Ever so dark. Well, time is running and I'm talking about music genre I have no clue about. Just know I like it. But I've added a third band which I love very much. Not as droney as Earth or even Sunn, and it's a full band, it's a trio with drums, bass and guitar and vocals. So you might say it's normal songs, but usually they extend their songs to a side, only one song per side on each album. And it's of course the wonderful Job, which originally was formed in '96 but disbanded in the early 2000s and reformed with a new lineup in 2006. And this is their third album, Catharsis, from 2003. Sorry. Yes, I believe. Let me check my notes. Yes. This is a great album. Power trio in the doom metal genre. They are slow, they are heavy, and they use time to build up the songs. They drone. Just fabulous. This is another great one called The Illusion of Motion. This as well is great. The Unreal Never Lived from 2004. And this one is my recommendation to you if you want to check out Job. One of my favorite albums, and the favorite track from this one is Adrift in the Ocean, the album closer. Fantastic, taking up the whole side, and very melodic, building into a climax. Is just so wonderful. This is kind of pukish green and orange vinyl. And the last album I have with Job is actually their last studio album, called Clearing the Path to Ascend, which is their best album so far. So they have just gone up in quality by each album. Well, what do you know? That was 3 heavies for you. Earth, Sunn and Job. And if you think this went down well or decent, perhaps I'll pull some other metal records I have in my shelf. Mind you, it will be mostly doom or sludge metal, perhaps some stoner metal, a tad bit of progressive metal, but I tend to enjoy the slow burning, heavy dark metal, which is doom and drone metal. So let me know what you think. I got through at least, and as I said, I'm no metal expert, I just know what I like. So cheers anyway. Have a nice evening, day or morning, whenever or if ever you are watching this. And by the way, thanks for all the new subscribers. I'm honored, getting near, creeping near the 300 mark. So, if you like this, please click the thumbs up. If you hated it, click the thumbs down. And if you do have questions or comments, please do so as well. Cheers, and bye for now.